Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2021 Toyota Sienna Hybrid. This one is the LE trim. This is a top of the line Toyota, fully featured with all kinds of very nice options and equipment. This is an 8-passenger vehicle that gets better than 30 miles per gallon, and it's quick and powerful. This is like the Prius of minivans, except that it's quick, powerful, and it has seating for 8 people plus cargo. It's got all the state-of-the-art safety equipment, including smart cruise control, newest generation, that lets you drive in rush hour stop and go traffic on cruise control without touching the gas or the brake. Radar adaptive smart cruise control, the latest generation. What does that mean? That means you can drive this car without touching the gas or the brake in rush hour traffic, and the car will self-drive to some extent as far as acceleration and deceleration to keep you from crashing in front of the vehicles stopping and going in front of you. If you're out on the open interstate, you can set the cruise control for 80, 70, 80 miles an hour. It'll go 80 miles an hour until somebody slows down in front of you, and it'll automatically slow down to the set distance that you have to follow the car in front, near, medium, or far. The cruise control is really cool, and so that works because you have a front radar sensor. And you know, radar, like the police motorcycle cop points at you to see how fast you're going, or in baseball they use radar to measure the pitching speed of the pitcher, and that works in conjunction with the front mounted camera in that little triangular shape on the windshield. That is a front camera that works seeing an image of the traffic in front of you to manage and avoid crashing into the cars in front. So cruise control is really cool. Once you've had this system, you'll never want to drive a car without it. It's very impressive. This has really nice rims on it, aluminum alloy sport wheels. The body is extremely clean. There's no dents or scratches to point out. There's no accidents on this vehicle. This is 100% all original paint all the way around. No accidents. In the mirrors, it has little blind spot LED indicators. So I'm going to show you a graph here. When you're driving on the freeway and a car is here in your blind spot, on the left or right side, that light comes on. If you turn on the turn signal in a conflicting direction, it'll blink really fast at you. Or if you're backing out of a parking space and you can't see with the oncoming traffic, it'll beep at you if pedestrians or traffic is approaching that is a conflict risk where you might get into a scrape with them. So those blind spot rear radar system helps you out. The radar smart adaptive cruise control has pre-collision avoidance technology. It also has automatic high beams, so you can drive around with your high beams, and it'll auto dim for other people in traffic. It has rear parking sonar sensors going down the bodies, very clean. And this is a hybrid, so it actually gets up to almost 40 miles per gallon. In the info display system here, if we go home, it tells us the latest MPG is 31 MPG. And if I go to my menus here and info, eco, the best was 37.5 MPG average. It depends how you drive. If you drive like a maniac like me, you'll get a little bit less. If you drive very conservative, you can get better. or you can hypermile it and get better. But between 37.5 and 31 miles per gallon is the real world MPG rating. And this graph shows different trips, trip 5, trip 4, trip 3, trip 2, trip 1, different trips. All of them were over 20 miles per gallon, and looks like all of them were over 30 miles per gallon, because halfway between 20 and 40 is 30. So your fuel economy is excellent. But it tracks your gas mileage. Keeping in mind, I mentioned the Chrysler Pacifica has a hybrid. That one, to get the good gas mileage, you have to plug it in. This one does not plug in. There's no plug to plug it in the wall. You just get in and drive. So it doesn't matter if you live in an apartment complex or you have a nice house where you keep your minivan. There's no plugging in involved. Once in a while you'll have to go to the gas station and buy gas. But if you need to take a long trip cross country, not to worry. There's gas stations all across the country. Not like the Tesla owners looking to find a place to plug in their cars, especially in the winter time. It's very handy having a gasoline powered car in the winter time that doesn't use electric heat from the electric batteries. So Toyota, legendary reliability. The 8-passenger seating, the rear seat folds flat into the floor or halfway. Now they've got USB ports, type C, the latest USB port, or standard USB ports all over the vehicle. So when you have your long family trips, your kids can plug in all around the vehicle. They can plug in and charge their power banks, or just plug into the USB ports all around the vehicle. In the center console, there's like 4 USB ports. Getting navigation directions is as easy as saying, "Hey Siri, get directions to the Queen Mary."
Getting directions to the Queen Mary.
The old navigation, you had to pull over and punch things in. Not this. You just say, "Hey Siri, get directions to wherever you want to go." "Hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0? You can use that. This is an iPhone, but if you have a Google Android phone, you use different commands. It will navigate for you. It's got all kinds of digital displays. It'll even tell you what the speed limit is on certain streets on the overhead display here. You've got a conversation mirror, so you can keep your eyes on the little ones. You can disable or enable the dome lights. You've got a microphone up here for your Bluetooth hands-free. You've got Bluetooth music streaming or plugged in music streaming while your phone is charging, and it has a nice little place to store your cell phone there, and wires in one of the cup holders, so it's nice and organized next to the cable supplying this smartphone connectivity. There's little cubbies and pockets all over the place. If you like to store stuff in cubbies and pockets, you have those. It has a newer safety system that the vehicle, if you leave it parked somewhere and it senses it's unattended, it'll turn itself off. If you accidentally forget to turn it off, it'll turn itself off after an hour. There's 2 bottle holders in the front doors. There's cup holders and bottle holders. There's got to be at least 14 cup holders spread around this vehicle. We have the full floor mat set. They're taken out right now so you can see the carpet's immaculate. There's cup holders everywhere. There's a little hook that you can hang a grocery bag and use it like a trash bag right here. USB ports, pockets in the seat. The seat material is very clean. Now the middle seat, you can take this out. There's more cup holders here. If you don't need the middle seat, you can take it out and use it as a 7-passenger van with an easy pass through to the rear. But it's up to you. Most people leave the 8th seat in there because you never know when you'll have a guest. So we're using the backup camera to drive backwards here. Excellent visibility using the mirrors and the backup camera. Can easily drive this vehicle backwards. Go for a little drive. It has outstanding visibility.
Turn left onto Orco Parkway, then turn right onto Galena Street.
The navigation wants to take us to the Queen Mary because that's what we told it. It's super easy to change your destination, and
At the stop sign, turn right onto Galena Street.
you can listen to podcasts, Pandora, all those different music streaming services. Let's do an acceleration run this way. That's your acceleration. It's very quick. It accelerates as fast as our Ford Explorer Police Interceptors. It's very quick. So we've engaged the cruise control. We're following another vehicle. We have the lane assist on, which has steering input to center us in the lane. And the cruise control is requesting 47, but it's only going 40 because the vehicle in front is going slower than what we're requesting. So I'm not touching the gas. I'm not touching the brake. It's automatically maintaining the following distance from the vehicle in front. And now the vehicle in front is braking. I'm ready to brake, but the brakes are applying automatically and bringing us to almost a full stop. But I have to take over because when they pull through the stop sign, we don't want to do that. That was coming to a full stop on cruise control. So if you're interested in knowing more about this 2021 Toyota Sienna Hybrid minivan, go to my website, mybestcar.com. See if it's available, see what the price is on the website. And if you're going to buy it from us and you're getting a cashier's check, the check is going to pay to the order of A Buyer's Choice. That's the company name, A Buyer's Choice. My name is Mike Johnson. If you have questions about the vehicles that I'm selling or displaying on my website or my YouTube channel, give me a call, 951-681-2101. The available vehicles are posted on the order of the day they were posted on YouTube or on the website.